I want to. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell them what it is. Tell them I'm a grown ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know the nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood. Round you, shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool.
I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver, stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Wheeler Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the boos get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud. One, go.
Yo, what's up, everybody out there in Triggered Land? It's your boy. I fucking looped it again on like an idiot.
Damn.
My bad, everybody. It's gotta go. It's gotta finish. It's gotta finish the countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. You gotta do the yas hands. Yeah.
There go that.
Oh shit. The Booker T.
Yeah.
Fucking Booker T, bro.
What's up,
Oh,
Michael, bro?
Back in the house. Oh shit.
Hope you all had a great weekend. Hope you all prepared for Mother's Day this weekend coming up.
Oh man, a lot of exciting news in the wrestling world, man. Friday we got a lot of releases. Monday Night Raw episode didn't disappoint tonight. We also got our contract renewal today as well. But yeah, all that and more here on this episode of Trigger Wrestling. Brian, how are you today?
I'm doing good, bro. Everybody wants to talk about the ending of this Monday Night Raw. This is what you call a 5-star ending. The match was insane. I was popping. I was like, this match is over. This shit's not over. Then it happened again. This match is over. It's not over, bro.
No.
Oh,
Banger.
it was fucking
Banger.
so dope.
One of those matches, bro. One of those matches that could already be Baja match of the night. But we also not only was the main event a banger match, bro. We also had some opening matches as well that were also bangers, bro.
We got to start with the new speed champion, El Grande Americano, keeping the tradition alive of being the Mexican World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep. Keeping the tradition alive, keeping that Ricochet the first ever. Then he went to what? Dragon Lee? Grand Americano.
So, did Andrade win it once?
Ricochet
lost it to Andrade. Andrade lost it to Dragon Lee.
You're right.
El Grande Americano. What a legend. He's been in WWE for like less than 2 months. Already winning championships. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm Grande Americano, one of the legends here in Lucha Libre in Mexico, coming back from the dead or wherever he came from, what, less than 2-3 months in the back in the business, and he's already a Mexican world champion.
Gotta love it, man.
Congratulations. Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand.
Michael
Bro.
says that Grande Americano, the greatest luchador ever, is numero uno.
You know the fucking
But I don't
part
know, man. Dom Mysterio. I think Dom Mysterio is better, to be honest.
than Grande? Nah. Honestly, it's kind of fucked up, bro. Because I mean, you know, we here on this pod, we like to talk about people who get benched all the time, right? Chad Gable may not be benched, but he's not winning titles, bro. Grande Americano won a title before him, bro. My man's getting he's getting
He
leaped.
won a title. Chad Gable won a title.
What
He was a
title?
tag champ before.
No, I know, but his recent his
Okay,
recent
got it.
2-year run, yeah. He's been chasing some gold and a little bit disappointed, bro. But I'm also happy for Grande Americano being the champion.
Syke says, I miss Dakota Kai already. She was gone before, anyways. It's not like she was there a lot.
Speaking of
Unfortunately.
Dakota Kai, I don't know what happened over the weekend. A lot of people want Dakota Kai in AEW. I have no idea. Maybe because Meltzer said something similar that Dakota Kai would be a great fit in AEW. And maybe all the Seikos just jumped on that Dave Meltzer bandwagon and just started going with it. But I don't see it, bro. I don't want her in my precious AEW.
I do want to see. This is the thing. I'm a big Dakota Kai fan. I like her work. I liked her character. I think she is got a lot. She's got an it factor. She has something about her if she can only stay healthy, unfortunately. That is the thing. That is the thing. And a lot of people want to be like, you know, but she's so good. I'm like, yeah, she's good, bro, but she's always injured. It's like, it's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, like, look at me, for example. I didn't watch NXT Black and Gold, so I didn't see her run there. I didn't see her run in Stardom. So I'm only basing Dakota Kai's skills on what I've seen on the main roster. And what I've seen on the main roster is not what people tell me about her. It's complete opposite. Obviously injuries come into that. You know, it looks like she psychs herself sometimes when she's wrestling out there. But yeah, I don't think AEW would be a great fit for her. I mean, TNA, perfectly for her. Indy Hartwell got a job there. Lash by Legend. Dana Brooke.
Lash by Legion.
Dana Brooke.
Ash by Legion. What's her name?
Lash by Elegance, right?
Ash by Elegance. But we're talking about dude, I fucking forgot her name already in WWE. Dana Brooke. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing something good over there down in TNA. I'm sure Dakota Kai can follow her.
Yeah, I remember this guy. Chan Sung Jung. Isn't that the Korean zombie?
No. Wait, what? You remember injury prone? Maybe. He was injury prone in the UFC.
I think that's the Korean zombie. I think that's what you're talking about. But Huggy Bear says, I'm eating ice cream, fuck off. Nah, man, stay here. But Dick Tiger, he's got a good point. Perfect tomboy geek character. Sucks she's injury prone. Yeah, man. So that is the thing over the weekend. Everybody was upset. And I get it that you want your favorites, but I also get it. Like, she's injury prone. And unfortunately, that's so sad because I'm a fan of hers. It's just it is what it is. Yeah. And it's crazy that like all these bigger name people, they don't really call it how it is. It's like, oh, it's so sad that she got fired. Yeah, it's sad. But at the same time, it's like you see it. It's kind of like if your favorite basketball team's players constantly injured all the time. You know, it's like what? Like for example, Zion Williamson, perfect example. Dude's always hurt. Anthony Davis always hurt.
DeMarcus Cousins, Sacramento. He played for us. He was always hurt when he came back.
Until the end.
Yeah. When he came back, and where's he at right now?
He's kind of
like China, right?
Yeah, something like that. But it's kind of hard. What did this Anthony Martinez YouTube watch? What is he doing? Let me pull up my phone. What did he post?
What did he post? Anthony Martinez. Bro, it's a link. Link for what?
Mm-hmm.
Post it, my guy.
Oh, it doesn't show up on my thing.
Oh, lame.
If y'all can see it, what did he put? What did he put? I need to know.
Oh, what if it's something else, bro? Take that off.
Right.
But no, I get what you're saying, bro. Yeah, no, I mean, not only Dakota Kai, who also got released that has potential as well. Gigi Dolan, Shotzi, her contract's not being renewed. They were an upcoming faction up in NXT. That one was surprising a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah. It is what it is. We talked about that on Friday. Let's talk about the main event, Adrian. Fucking banger, bro.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I thought you were going to try to pound it. I was confused what you're doing.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, what is he doing? So, yeah. Man. This is the type of match I liked. I was surprised that they're doing like a world heavyweight title match. And I was like, there's no way that Jey Uso is going to lose the title right here, right now. And I put myself in damn near disbelief that I put myself really in like believing that this is a real title match. And obviously it was. I didn't see CM Punk coming out to help, and call me a mark, but I was fully invested in this fucking match. I didn't see it coming. I'm glad that Jey Uso's still champ. I'm glad that Seth Rollins still has beef with CM Punk. I'm happy the way this match went.
Me too. This is a sicko type of match, bro. Little to no story.
On
short notice, I told you last week, Seth Rollins needs to go after the title after winning a WrestleMania main event. What happened a week later? We get a banger match because Seth Rollins is cashing in his WrestleMania main event win against Jey Uso, and Jey Uso accepted the challenge like a champion should, and I'm glad that it was tonight and it wasn't one of those, but not tonight type of things. Banger match. I loved it. I also did not see CM Punk as well. Added a little bit more pizzazz. Added a little bit more. It reminds us that CM Punk is still that petty individual that he was with Drew McIntyre. Now he's with Seth Rollins. I love that from WWE and CM Punk. Love it. Absolutely love it, bro.
Yeah, it was a good match. Michael says, "Here we go again." Thought he was using his senses tonight. Undeniable banger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a storyline, Adrian. There's a storyline brewing for a while. So I don't want to hear that bullshit, okay? There's a storyline. Did you miss the opening segment of the show?
Well, that's what I'm just telling. Tell me. I actually did. I was
damn.
Exposed.
Jey Uso comes out. Paul Heyman interrupts. Jay's like, I can't believe you betrayed Roman Reigns. And then he goes out and is upset. He's like, I didn't betray him. I didn't betray CM Punk. He left me out to dry. And so did Roman Reigns when he lost his title that I gave him for 5 years. I built him up. I picked up that stray dog and turned him into the big dog that he is. And after he lost the title, he ran away like a little bitch and left me to Solo Sikoa and didn't help me out. Stuff like that. She's like, so I'm not the betrayer this time. And he was going off, bro. You should really go back and watch that promo. And then that's when he says, he's like, but see, you won the title. You got the title, but you don't need the title. Seth Rollins has to be the champion, and he wants a title match. Pretty much saying that Jey Uso doesn't deserve it. And then Jey Uso challenges Seth Rollins for the match.
So how long was Seth Rollins and Jey Uso's storyline brewing for?
The storyline isn't with specifically Seth Rollins. It's with Paul Heyman and everything involved. Because the storyline has been building for 5 years, Adrian. Paul Heyman, Jey Uso. Come on, bro.
So A plus B equals C. I'm talking about Seth Rollins and Jey Uso, but whatever. I don't care, man. It doesn't matter. I know, Brian. It does not matter whether it's a day storyline or a year storyline.
Do you not remember Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso asking Seth Rollins for help? And they said no, because you got to watch out. Roman Reigns this, Roman Reigns that. And it all goes back down to that, Adrian.
Seth Rollins betrayed Roman Reigns. Or actually, Paul Heyman betrayed Roman. Anyways, bro, I don't care, bro. A year, 1 day storyline, it was still a banger, bro. Like I said, sicko type of match. Banger. I didn't expect Sami Zayn to come back really soon. That was also a surprise for me. But hey, it gave us another match. Obviously, the match didn't end. It would end in a DQ. Are we going to see a rematch, Brian? Because we didn't see a winner.
You said, am I upset that they didn't see a winner?
No, are we going to see a rematch because we didn't see a winner?
I don't know. Maybe Backlash. We got quite a few matches at Backlash already. We getting Penta versus Dom. There's quite a few matches. I don't know when they're gonna do the main event or when they're gonna do the run it back to the rematch. But all I know, Survivor Series is gonna be a banger fucking pay-per-view. Here in San Diego, probably Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, a couple other people versus Jey Uso, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and probably some other couple people. Yeah,
you're not missing much, bro. You're not missing much. Anyways, bro, let me ask you this question, Brian.
Okay.
So if Seth Rollins does get a rematch, what's going to be his case? What is he going to say to Adam Pearce?
CM Punk fucked him over. Clearly, are you serious right now?
But didn't Heyman and Braun Breaker get involved in that match, or is Pearce supposed to ignore that?
You're supposed to ignore that because CM Punk directly interfered with the match. He came out, put boots to asses and chairs to asses.
So Braun Breaker didn't. Okay, Braun Breaker didn't interfere in this match. Got it.
Sammy must have high HP because he recovers quick.
Yes, modern medicine. Yes, yes. I also think it's due to Kevin Owens being out.
That's true. That's true. They had to change some things a bit. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I just want to remind you guys, if you guys are watching us, give us a thumbs up. It helps us out a lot on whatever you guys are watching us. I prefer for you guys to watch us on YouTube because it helps us out in our watch time, which we're trying to get to the magic number that helps us out. So I appreciate y'all. If you guys give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, ha-has, whatever it is. You think it's a 50-50 split between Goldberg and Lesnar coming out to help McAfee? I don't think Goldberg's going to be there, but I don't know what is your source for this? Because I haven't read it.
I think it's a little rumor going around where people are saying, "Oh, this is a perfect setup for Goldberg." I think I've talked to a few people on our post about this, but Goldberg interfering, man. I mean, it's just things going back. You have a former world heavyweight champion going against an announcer to Goldberg. God damn, bro! If what I'm hearing is real, poor Walter.
Hey, he said he was Waltering around. We're jumping all over the segments, but it's okay.
We got asked about Gunther or Goldberg interrupting in this match. What do you think? If it does happen, would it be better for Gunther's career or not? Does he need a Goldberg win?
He doesn't need a Goldberg win. He doesn't need it. But Goldberg wants a retirement match, so I could see that happening. If we're gonna have Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, I would kind of see this happening. But Crown Jewel is in Australia this year.
Yes, in 2025, we are not gonna have any PLEs in Saudi Arabia until next year. Royal Rumble.
No, man, I don't know.
What?
Let's see. Oh, so I'm confused. What did you say? What did you say again? I'm sorry.
Oh, that we're not going to have a PLE in Saudi Arabia this year, 2025.
Yeah, we're not. That's kind of, I don't know if that's what happened there, but I mean, I don't like those shows anyways. They're terrible to watch. Like nothing really happens. Nothing's canon. Except for those last year, I want to say something was canon. I don't remember what it was though. By the way, is it true what Pat McAfee said about Nebraska steak being great? I'm Indonesian. I need more knowledge on U.S. delicacies that are not too exposed. Wait, are you in Indonesia or are you in the United States? I've never been to Nebraska, so I don't know how their steak is.
Yeah, but yeah, I hear good reviews, especially like the Omaha steaks. Everybody's always advertising those.
Was it potatoes from Idaho? Idaho potatoes? Kidding. Avocados from Mexico. I'm in Indonesia. What? You've been joining us from Indonesia this entire time?
Shit, hell yeah, bro. Thank you.
I appreciate the love from all the way out. What time is it out there right now? That's what I want.
I was about to look it up right now. What time is it over there?
Yeah.
Where's the world clock? Where's the world clock?
Gunther is gonna make him eat grand special flavor nutsack. What the hell, Will?
It's 10 in the morning over there right now.
Oh, snaps. What did you watch? That's cool, bro.
So wait, hold on. So are we looking at the same sun? Oh no, because Our son is.
There's only one son, bro. Are you fucking serious? Hey, what high school did you go to, bro? Hey, I need to take that high school diploma away from you, dude. Are we looking at the same son? I need to.
Hey, yo,
Chat,
scratch that.
post L's
Scratch
for
that,
Adrian in the chat, please. Post L's in it.
Hey, bro, chill.
Damn, Adrian, I can't believe you said that, but it's okay. It's all right. L's in the chat. Do we have the same son? Anyways, I wouldn't want to see Goldberg versus Gunther. I don't think he needs that on his resume. I gave you all the L's.
Oh, what were you saying, buddy?
Hold on a second. Roy says, too bad the AAA announcement wasn't made before WrestleMania. Imagine Randy Orton versus Nino Hamburguesa.
Oh, banger match, bro. Banger match. Oh, shit. Give me an idea for a meme, bro.
Bro, I was watching this clip of AAA, and they put, it was Alberto Del Rio putting El Nino Hamburguesa shirtless through a table, and I was like, what the fuck Samoa Joe doing in AAA?
Oh, shit. Did you see that clip of Alberto Del Rio with Negro Casas? Bro, that table was weird. He was over the weekend when the table was on the corner. Alberto Del Rio threw him there. Nothing happened at the table. Alberto Del Rio stood up the table. Alberto stood up the table, placed Negro Casas in there. 150 pounds he is? Broke the table just by laying down.
That is what it is, man. It happens.
It does. It does happen.
Saying our son is crazy. Goldberg gets what Goldberg wants. Papa H. He got hard on for that old fart. He'll probably get a retirement match. I don't know if it's going to be against Gunther though. But what did you think about Benta versus JD Madonna, Adrian?
That was a good match.
It was a solid match.
It was a phenomenal match.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those matches where it's, it has to be on the card. Got the people going. Judgment Day, obviously, doing their whole shenanigans. Gets the crowd involved. It did its thing. I did like that. It was pretty much 4 men against Penta, and Penta overcame all that and got the dub.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And then it was good. And then he's getting a match with Dominic Mysterio at Backlash. Right?
Backlash for the title. Yep, that's gonna be a good match. Penta got a new same theme song, but with the from lead guitarist from Tools playing it. I couldn't notice any difference because I wasn't paying attention. They announced it. They're like, "Does the song sound a little bit different?" I was like,
I was cooking.
It's the lead singer of Tool. I'm like, oh shit! No.
Tool who?
Tool. We saw. Did we see Tool live? No, I don't think we.
I know who they are. Yeah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, I know who they are.
No, that was the day we went to Kiss, right? No, different day.
Hey, that was the day we kissed. Yeah, yo, what?
Stop. We saw Kiss, is what I'm saying, bro. Get the fuck out of here. This guy over here putting out his hopes and dreams. Benta's new song is a W. I wish I could hear it. Same, different, but same. Yeah, that's kind of footed. That's it. Roy says, as much as I love Penta, his theme song sounds like curated generic. So I forgot to mention this when we were talking about on SmackDown. When Zelina Vega came out, I was like, why is she coming out to the SmackDown theme song?
She came out with
it's Megan Thee Stallion that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It sounded just like that fucking song. And I was just like, well, this is the most generic hip hop, and it doesn't fit Zelina Vega at all. And she's over here trying to do the CEO dance with the title.
Yeah, they need to change. I think that's the main complaint. Everybody can agree in WWE. The songs need to change. Dev Rebel, no offense, needs to be gone. Jim Johnson already said he's willing to work back with WWE. Let's pray whatever. Cross our fingers. Let's hope that they can make magic again. Exactly. Like Rusev, for example, his theme song. Oh my god, the man looks like $1,000,000. He looks like a beast. The camera angles were on point, but the music, it was not it. The
No, it's
music was
not.
not it.
It's not. I'll get back to Rusev in a little bit. I just want to go back over these comments. There's one. Will Penta face El Gran Americano maybe in Clash in Paris or Raw afterwards? Now that Adam reveals, did I miss it? Did he reveal Gran Americano to be Chad Gable?
What?
I didn't see that on TV. Was this like on a different segment? I didn't see that.
No, I think what Penta face. No,
I didn't see Chad Gable get revealed as a Grande Americano.
No, he hasn't yet. I think he's talking about maybe get revealed at Clash of Champions or Clash in Paris.
Okay, maybe, I don't know. Also, Crazy says, getting back to work, y'all stay triggered. I appreciate you, man. Go back to work.
Also,
Ponte a trabajar, brother. Y'all motherfuckers saw Kiss? We did see Kiss. I'll message you about it later. We saw Kiss, bro. Fucking legendary.
I got videos, bro. I'll send them to you.
This guy. Do you think Chad versus Penta feud leads to American Made versus Rey Mysterio and the Lucha Brothers? There's a lot of stuff going on there because the New Day came up to Chad Gable and said it's time for you guys to get the respect you need, and they offered a title shot to American Made. So there's that. I don't think I need to see the American Made, their stable's pretty big. I don't need to see New Day join them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it could potentially happen. It could potentially happen. I mean, a 10-man tag team match or elimination match, Survivor Series, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't be disappointed if we do see it.
Yeah.
But I will most likely. We're probably most likely going to see Chad Gable or Grand Americano and American Made versus Benta Phoenix and probably Dragon Lee or Rey Mysterio, whoever's healthy by then.
True. Because you know what? You got a point, because they could team up for Survivor Series, because this year's Survivor Series is not being called War Games. It's just called Survivor Series. And like for a while, they would only have 1 or 2 Survivor Series matches, like one for the women's, one for the men's. And it's usually like Raw versus SmackDown. But back then, like the old retro Survivor Series matches, there was like all the matches were team versus team versus team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it would be cool to have multiple team matches like that. Like you have the New Day and American Made versus LWO and I guess LWO is big enough to just have their own fucking team, apparently.
Yeah.
You got Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee. You can add Penta to the motherfucking thing, and the other 2 guys.
Yeah.
Hat guy, no hat guy.
Yeah, because Grand Americano is pretty much beefing with both Penta and Phoenix. Dragon Lee was doing that at the beginning. I mean,
and I forgot Dragon Lee too.
Yeah, Dragon Lee. So yeah, I think we're gonna see pretty much an American Made versus Luchadors type of team probably in the near future. If it's a 10-man tag, a 6-man tag, I don't care, bro. This match has story behind it, has everything behind it, and it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah. Michael says, I miss the old Survivor Series where they did invasions, like when SmackDown would invade Raw. That's when Natalya accidentally grabbed Matt Cardona's broski.
Oh.
She's just like, stand back. She's like, oh. Yeah. Let's see. LW needs to revamp their character, take on the character of a classy Latino moguls who can fight just like the Yakuzas. But see, that's what I thought Legado del Fantasma was supposed to be, but they're not.
I thought so too. I thought they were gonna be that. Maybe with Andrade, but I'm still not keeping my hopes up. I mean, if you're gonna do something like that, just do it with the faction you already have. That's just me personally. There's no need to add Andrade to the mix. Just better the faction.
I read online, it was a troll post. They said that WWE should sign Alberto Del Rio and El Cuartero and call them the Lady Killers. I was like, that's fucking wrong. Why would people say that? And that's not my words. That's the internet words.
I think that's a movie.
It is. That's why.
Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is in the movie.
Yeah, that's
Tom
why.
Hanks.
That's why.
I used to own it. That's what I was like. Hold on, that movie. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is a good point, Huggy Bears. We need some La Parka Thriller in WWE. If La Parka does come to WWE, does
Bro.
the Thriller song come with it?
It has to. I mean, or
That's
it.
I'm gonna message. I got to message Dave Meltzer on Twitter. Go ahead.
No, you can't. You got to message, bro. Why are you gonna message somebody when you can message the source right here, bro?
Oh, you're right. Let me text Roy.
Yeah, text Roy. See, I don't know if you saw his debut over the weekend, Brian, but it hit me, bro, right in the feels, bro. My childhood was alive when La Parca 3 came out, bro. Had the dance, had the fucking do, had the fucking the footwork, that little crip walk he was doing. Oh
He
shit!
can't dance to save his life, and that's like the most important thing of that gimmick. It's not even being a dance; it's just being decent enough to do though.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean? Yeah. I don't know. It brought my childhood back, so I'm not gonna hate it. I mean, this is what I love in Lucha Libre.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting a good show also for Worlds Collide, man. Damn, this wrestling is just booming right now, bro. We have all these partnerships going on. I'm excited for everything coming up. Let me look up some comments while you text Roy. Sergio's here. Yo, what up, Sergio? Sergio's in the house. Nah, man, it's cool, man. We appreciate you joining whenever you can, man. Appreciate everybody joining us whenever you can. And if you can't join us for whatever reason, immediately following Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown, you can always watch us on Apple, Spotify, or not watch us. You can also hear us on Apple, Spotify, and Apple iTunes. On your way home, listen to the podcast. But if you want to join the conversation, tune to Trigger Wrestling Live immediately following Monday Night Raw, Wednesday Night Dynamite, and Friday Night SmackDown. Go back to some comments. Let me message right here. Tigar, he says, if LWO changes their character to fighting Latino moguls, they should film their video packages in Boyle Heights, Cali, or past Cali, or significant Latino population. They could do in Boyle Heights. That's where Lucha Underground originated.
True.
But yeah, I kind of like I don't know if you remember those videos AEW was doing with La Facción Ingobernable. I think that would be a better fit for either LWO or Legado del Fantasma. Do you remember that number 10 and Realistico got kidnapped?
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
I mean, it would with WWE's backing and storyline and production, I'm sure they could do a lot better job than AEW did.
Yeah, I think Andrade would be a cool leader of the Mexican Yakuzas.
Yeah,
but the question is, who else would you? Yeah, who would you else? Yeah, he already dresses in a business suit. It makes sense. But there's, I wanted to ask Sergio because he went to a AAA show I think it was a AAA show the other day. What is your thoughts on La Parca 3, man? What did you think about his entrance? What did you think about his match?
Hey, yo, what the?
What?
Click on Huggy Bear's comment. Don't put it up yet.
Oh, I'm gonna put it up. Adrian gonna be front row at Worlds Collide eating elote the long way.
The long way.
Extra butter. Extra. He's gonna leave the hair on.
Hey, you what?
He doesn't peel it all the way.
Speaking of, how do you eat your elote, Brian? Do you eat it boiled or you eat it like off the grill?
See, I prefer it off the grill. I prefer it off the grill. But you know, when you go to the elote guy on the side of the street, it's always boiled. Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it boiled. I mean, boiled, you could add some Valentina in the mix, all that stuff. But if you give me off the grill, you gotta put that tahini,
dry, bro. Nah, bro, see that shit dry.
Some lime, some butter.
Oh, damn, he's an expert at that. Derek says, I do think wrestling is a good spot right now, and I love that. Yeah, wrestling's in a great spot right now, regardless of okay, you know what? Timeout. I forgot because I promised you guys that I was going to watch Collision for the first time in forever. I don't know the rest of the song, but the point of the story being, I actually took 2 hours of my Saturday to sit there and watch Collision for this guy right here because he's like, bro, you don't even watch it. Guess what I thought about the entire show? Waste of my goddamn time, bro. I didn't need to watch that. They had a $100,000 match. I don't even remember who won. Sammy Guevara won. He won. FTR, did they end up beating the other guys?
Yeah.
The Paragon.
Paragon.
Jon Moxley had a promo. I think Maria Shafir got laid out. I don't remember shit. That shit was boring. Oh, Megan Bain had a match versus Harley Cameron. She got buried again.
Who?
Harley Cameron lost to Megan Bain.
Yeah, so people can't have losses on the way up?
She's had all she has is losses. Like, when's the last time she won?
Hey, she's still a character, bro. She's not winning championships.
I want to see her win more, but either way, I didn't miss. I could have not known. I could have if I could get 2 hours of my life back, I would have
get it. You still saw people on TV that you don't see before. Now you can't bitch and complain now.
Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah. FTR.
Megan Bain. She got demoted to Collision, bro.
She's been on
Collision. What's up, brother?
Oh shit! Were you really to the cons? Which con?
Which con? Don't forget a no sell to a 2x4. Does that happen on Collision? How did you know? You didn't even watch Collision. I'm confused.
Oh yeah, from yeah, it's kind of like when you hit a powerhouse with an object. Obviously, the powerhouse is not going to sell it. Come on, bro. Wrestling 101.
God, that even happened. It was the Gates of Agony.
No, it was Anna J.
Oh, it was Anna J. Oh, you're right. It was Anna J.
Yeah,
No, I'm not even talking about that. I forgot about this. The Gates of Agony. They're getting involved in a segment with the Learning Tree guys. They had a backstage brawl after the match. Mm-hmm. It's nice to see the Gates of Agony out there, but Jesus. Oh, damn it. Logan Paul punched Jey Uso when Raw went off the air. Fucking missed it.
Damn. Brian's the kind of guy that twirls his hair with his fingers when he's bored.
Yes. I go like this. You know what? When I was really bored, I gotta grab my mustache and I'd twist it, and then I would eventually get like on both sides. Michael Graham. I like to talk shit on Adrian. So that's Adrian right here. This man will go to a Barcelona fan page and talk mad shit back in the day.
That was like back in the day, bro. This is actually how this pod started, bro. I literally shook a whole page and fucking made them change their whole thing. Where's Michael at? Where's Michael at? 2-year beef that started in that page.
Millennial Raider. Yep.
Millennial Raider. Yep.
This is true. But either way, I wasted my time watching Collision. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I wish I had those 2 hours back of my life.
Hey, you see people you don't see before, bro.
True. Let's see. I thought this segment of the Judgment Day Clubhouse was pretty funny because AJ Styles walks in and he's like, "How'd you get in here?" They're like, "Our truth let me in." I think that's still a funny callback. It's been a little bit, but I like that callback. But he pretty much tells Dom that it doesn't matter if it's Dom or Penta, I'm coming for the IC title next.
Didn't I remember on Friday, Brian, when I told you that I wanted a winner between Drew McIntyre, and I just wanted a winner in a match? Oh, Damian Priest in LA Knight. I was like, I just want a winner, bro. Like,
yeah.
Losers can still ask for matches, for title matches, and they still have. AJ Styles is asking for a title match. Damian Priest is asking for a title match. Yeah, man. I mean, is it too much to ask for a clean with W and WWE from now on?
Oh, you're talking about with what match you talking about?
Talking with what was it? It was on SmackDown. It was a Drew
Oh,
McIntyre match.
SmackDown, bro.
Mm.
This guy. Why you bring up SmackDown? Just because you would have had an ending?
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But I mean, it was a good match. I was popping. Did you like Austin Theory versus Sheamus?
It was all right. It did his thing. Banger. It's been a while since I've seen Grayson Waller and Austin Theory on like a main roster with the segment and everything. But I'm glad I saw them on TV. They've been doing the whole tease for like over a year, more than a year since last year's Elimination Chamber in Australia.
Of them breaking up.
Yeah, it's been well over a year of them teasing a breakup. I forgot they were even breaking up until I remembered today. But I'm glad they're still keeping that alive. I don't know how long they're gonna drag it. I don't know if it's too much or it ran its course, but I don't know. I think I like to see. I want to see a Grayson Waller and Austin Theory feud because that's pretty much what this match did. It's pretty much setting up a feud, still planting seeds.
Yeah. I like the match. They're going to break up, but it was nice to see Sheamus out there. It was nice to see Austin Theory can have a match finally. Sheamus can still go. And that kind of brings up Rusev versus Otis because Rusev and Sheamus would be a good-ass meat match. I think you talked about that the other day. But the reason I bring up that is because Otis, he doesn't have long matches. This was his probably longest match since the Money in the Bank he won, and that was like a gimmick match. But this match, he showed out because of Rusev, and it was a great match, bro. I love Rusev. He showed out in this fucking match.
Yeah, no, Rusev's a solid wrestler, bro. Loved him when he was Bulgarian Brutes. Loved him in AEW. Love him in WWE. he's a good solid guy. I do want to see him in a title picture pretty soon, man. You can't just have him playing around with the Alpha Academy for too long, bro. He needs to start getting some solid wins against some credible challengers. But only time will tell, bro. Because I don't see Rusev wrestling these floaters or these jobbers for too long.
But even then, see, that's the thing about WWE that I personally like. I'd rather him get a win over Otis than bringing in a local talent.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Let's see. Austin Theory executed good moves and took good bumps. Now just waiting for the end result with whether Grayson Waller or Austin Theory turns. Exactly. Yep. Michael says Theory solid on moves, sells. Yep, he's a good seller. I mean, that's the thing about him is he's always been a good worker. He's been a solid worker. You may not like his personality or whatnot or whatever, his character, but he is great at selling and great in the ring. Huggy Bear says, how many wrestlers got released going to sign with Hulk Hogan's freestyle wrestling, you think? Probably none. He's not going to sign Dakota Kai. He's not going to sign Shayna Baszler.
Braun Strowman, maybe.
Braun Strowman's going to want a lot of money. I don't think that's... Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, maybe he can link up with... maybe Braun Strowman can link up with AC3 and try to form CYN again.
Jesus Christ. I forgot about that. Let's see. Would Rusev make Alpha Academy turn on Maxine Dupree, or will Rusev form a stable to feud with Alpha Academy, or maybe Natalia becomes a member of Rusev's stable? Alpha. So that's the thing about Chad Gable. He called Alpha Academy a joke, which they are. Then Rusev says, "I'm here to take out people that don't take shit seriously." But Otis kind of started taking things seriously, so I'm kind of torn. I have no idea where this is going to go.
I don't know, man. Maybe Rusev is gonna play with Alpha Academy a little longer and treat them like jokes and tell them like they're making a mockery of the business. But then Rusev 2 weeks later turns around and starts doing a silly gimmick. Maybe it could happen. I've seen it done before. It could happen.
True. Oh man. Let's see. Hoping they keep up Rusev's momentum. He looked good tonight. He looks fantastic, man. He
Mhm.
really did. With like when the match started and he started like taking out Otis, I was like, I haven't seen anybody in WWE or AEW like throw punches and be that aggressive. It looked kind of stiff, but I guess not in general, but like in a while, just somebody just being that kind of like aggressive and laying it into somebody. You know what I mean? They kind of
Yo.
showed something different.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is Rusev, bro. The Rusev that we love. I'm glad he's back. Um, like I said, I want him. I probably would next week. I probably wouldn't mind him going up against Tozawa, but after that, I want to see him with some credible challengers. Let's go right here.
Yeah, that's true. Eventually, let's see. Michael says that's another promotion nobody's gonna watch. Maybe.
Oh, Tony Khan. Oh shit, Tony Khan in the house. Tony Khan in the house. The boss TK says, "I want anyone WWE don't want." Dang. Why are you gonna do that to me, bros? Bro, I'm over here fucking defending you day in, day out, bro. You're gonna pull on this bullshit with me? Really? Come on. Yeah. Don't do this to me, bro.
Huggy Bear says we need to go back to his original music. The opening slaps as a heel. Rusev Vutriev, Rusev Machka. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. We do. We need that back. Or Aiden English, bro. One of the two. Bring one of the two back.
Yep. All right. So I'm not gonna. If you want to talk about Becky Lynch, I don't want to talk about Becky Lynch. What is Sports Illustrated? Actually, I found a way to talk about Becky Lynch. Let me pull up this list here, Adrian.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm like, well, we got to talk about it because she was named by Sports Center as the top woman wrestler in history, WWE history. How do you feel about that? Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated. I mean, Brian. No, you know, us sickos, we like to take people online's considerations on their top tens, Mount Rushmore's, GOATS debates. Sports Illustrated is just like any other one. I mean, Sportskeeda, Dave Meltzer's, anybody's. I'm glad Becky Lynch brought this up because I mean, sometimes some of this is important to wrestlers. It may not be important to us, the fans, but to the wrestlers, it means something. And I'm glad Becky Lynch said something like this. I'm glad she's also said she's. I'm also glad Lyra Cara reminded us that Becky Lynch was the first ever SmackDown's champion, first woman to main event WrestleMania and win it. So yeah, Becky Lynch has done a lot in the business and a lot in WWE. But the one championship that she was not the first of was the Intercontinental Championship. It's a great setup, in my opinion. Way better than what they were doing over there with that storyline of Bayley and stuff. But I'm liking this. I like this one.
Okay, but this thing is that it says in WWE history, so it's a long list of people here. Mm-hmm. Rhea Ripley's not on this list. Bianca Belair is on this list for some reason.
I think this was like a year. I think like 2023 maybe. I could be wrong.
Because let me see. Number 1 is Becky Lynch. Number 2, Charlotte Flair. Number 3, Trish Stratus. Number 4, Lita. Number 5, Mercedes Moné. And I guess that makes sense because it's in WWE. Number 6 is Bayley. Number 7 is Chyna. Number 8, Asuka. Number 9, Bianca Belair. And number 10, Alundra Blaze. I would put Charlotte Flair as number 1, personally.
Yeah, but Rhea Ripley's not in that list, Brian. I mean,
you got to add Rhea Ripley in there. I mean, I would take Rhea Ripley instead of.
Let me ask you this. I should be asking you the question. As a WWE fan, someone that discredits these type of lists, Mount Rushmore's, top 10s, GOAT debates, how do you see this, bro? Because I don't mind it. Anybody can have, whoever wants to say something, they can say it. But you WWE fans are usually the ones online saying, no, this is not a GOAT debate. This list is wrong because this person's not here. Becky Lynch brought this as an argument. Is this something that this should be brought in an argument?
I mean, I would say it's a solid list, but Because it depends like what the classification is. Because if Trish Stratus and Lita are better wrestlers than Bailey, that's not true. So it's like, did they win the most championships? Like that's kind of where I'm kind of leaning towards. Because if that was the case, Charlotte Flair would be number one. You know, that's what I'm saying. Is like if it's like that. I mean, if it's the most impactful, Charlotte Flair is in number one, probably. Becky Lynch number two. Trish Stratus number three, probably Lita number four. China probably number five. I'd put Bianca Belair number six. Maybe Rhea Ripley number six. Put Bianca Belair number seven. Liv Morgan's gonna be number 8. Alundra Blaze probably number 9. Number 10, probably put Io Sky. I mean that kicks Asuka and Bailey off my list.
I personally don't see Lita in the top 5, but that's just me. I'd probably put Lita like 8 or 9. Trish probably like 6.
The only reason I would include them in the top 5 is because they carried the women's division for a long time.
Yeah, that for that reason I would still leave them in my top 10.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But Sasha Banks in WWE, it wasn't. I mean, if you take her work, she's a great wrestler, but in WWE, she probably wasn't that good. Like, didn't do a lot, is what I'm trying to say. Alundra Blaze, I mean, she was the pioneer, so she's in there. Yeah, I would take out Asuka, put Rhea Ripley in there, take out Bailey, put Liv Morgan in there.
Would you leave China in the top 10?
Yeah, I would, just because it's China, you know.
True.
Michael says Bianca's been using her hair as a foreign object for years, so she's been cheating for years. True. Let's see. I don't know. It's a hard discussion, but I mean, I don't have no issue with it. I'm sure it's quite a lot of room for discussion about this. Do you know who I wouldn't include in my top 10 though?
Would or wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Who?
Or you know what? Someone I would include in my top 10 that is like arguably a really good person that deserves to be in there, and that is Michelle McCool, because she was like, well, I think she was the inaugural Divas champion, and then she carried that up until the
other one.
Until the other one, yeah. Up until Soraya's not even on this list, you know. There's a lot of people that aren't on this list. The Bella Twins. I mean, they weren't good wrestlers, but I mean they carried.
But see, that's the thing. Is like, is your list based off like accomplishments or leaving their mark in the business or leaving their mark in WWE?
It would be leaving their mark in WWE, right?
Oh, okay. That's your list, bro.
I mean, I don't know. It's not difficult, you know. Like what?
Yeah.
Because
there's people out there who would do the list based off merch sales and main events, probably.
If it is merch sales, not Becky Lynch number 1.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley number 2.
Rhea Ripley number 2. Liv Morgan number 3. Oh, Alexa Bliss too. Alexa Bliss sold a lot of shit.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I like enjoying when people talks about their list, their debates, the Mount Rushmores. They have different bases. Like it's like one of my favorite ones is NWO DX. People say DX is better because they leave their mark. They're more memorable. Some people are saying NWO because of what they did to WCW, 83 weeks, and because they had the Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash.
None of those are the best factions, bro. The best faction to ever exist in wrestling. Chase you, brother. Chase you.
Speaking of budget cuts, man, Rich Holland is still dodging them, bro. Nah. I don't want him to lose his job. It's just a joke. But he unalived Chase U as well. Damn.
He did, man.
He took all of them out, bro. All of them.
They're back though. Chase U's back and better than ever.
Oh.
Adrian, since I took the time 2 hours of my life to watch Collision, you know what you have to do?
I watch it sometime.
You gotta watch NXT.
I watch it sometime as background noise when I'm like doing something on On Twitter, on Facebook, I peek at it.
I peek at it. All right.
Actually,
We'll
I
see.
have when I think it was Ricky Starks. Yeah,
Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints. Because I don't have the East Coast CW channel, might see, so I have to wait till
Oh, yeah.
8. So that's why, yeah.
Nikki broke John Cena's heart, and now he joined the dark side of the Force.
Damn.
That's how it happens, man. It's all goddamn Nikki Bella's heart fault.
Damn.
Crazy. Adrian had the right reaction. Did you have a reaction when I said the Bellas?
I think. Rewind.
Like the Bellas. What the fuck?
Bellas.
I mean, they're not good wrestlers, but I mean, they.
Oh yeah, that one. I was like the Bellas.
NW had to split in 2 towards the end because NW had like 50 members and DX only had to add 3 more to make it work.
True.
Yeah. Everybody was in NWO. That's the thing, you know? Like, I have a friend that collects NWO figures. And the funny thing is that like the last NWO figures that were coming out, you have to buy all 5 of the figures because to build a figure. So he's out there like searching. He's searching for the people. He's like, "Hey, I just want the fucking Dusty Rhodes and an NWO shirt for my collection."
Oh, so
like,
it just needs to build a figure piece.
Yeah. So they came out with another one, and it's for the Big Boss Man when he was in the NWO. I don't remember what his name was in the Big Bubba, some shit like that.
What the hell? He was in the NWO?
That's bro. Everybody was in the NWO. Everybody and their mama was in the NWO.
I mean, I knew everybody. When they say everybody, I didn't actually look at the list.
They had camera guys in the NWO. The fans were in the NWO, bro. Everybody was in the NWO. You ever Google this fucking list?
I skimmed through it, but I mean, come on. It was probably like, it was right after the network came out, WWE Network. That's when I did my whole binge watch NWO WWE 2012, I think.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago when I did the research.
Here you go. There were a total of 79 members of the group in its existence. All right. So I'm going to go down the list with y'all. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Ted DiBiase, The Giant, NWO Sting, X-Pac, Vincent, right? Vincent, which is Virgil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Miss Elizabeth, the referee Nick Patrick, Eric Bischoff, Buff Bagwell, Mike Wallstreet, which was IRS, Bubba Rogers, which was Big Boss Man, Scott Norton, Randy Savage, Dennis Rodman, Conan, Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude, Dusty Rhodes, Brian Adams, Scott Steiner, the Disciple, which is the Disciple was Brutus Barber Beefcake.
Okay. Yeah.
Lex Luger, Sting was in it. Stevie Ray, Horace Hogan, Disco Inferno, David Flair, Bret Hart, Jeff Jarrett, Ron Harris, Don Harris, Booker T, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, yeah, WWE,
yeah. Is that 79 people? That doesn't seem like I just named 79.
I don't see like 79.
Hold on a second. Let me see. It's going down in the other list. Okay. Apparently, that's not all of them. Hold on, I'm scrolling down.
You said Disco Inferno?
Disco Inferno. He was in the Wolfpack.
Oh.
Okay, let me see. Oh, Scott. Yeah, that's leaving off some people. Scott Steiner was in it. I don't know if I said Scott Steiner. Tori Wilson, David Flair.
Tori Wilson.
Yeah. Vince Russo was in NWO 2000.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
Oh, then they have the New Japan Pro Wrestling. Then they have Masahiro Chono, Hiro Saito, Hiroshi Tenzan was in there.
Yeah. Oh, the
Keiji Muto. Oh, the Great Muto was in there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Let's see. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, 6. Big Titan, Satoshi Kojima, Yuji Nagata. Isn't that the guy? Yuji Nagata, isn't that the guy from fucking Ninja Warrior in Japan?
No.
Anyways, Masa Saito. And then they had the WWF members, which was
John Cena was in it, right?
Big Show, Booker T, Shawn Michaels, celebrities, Kyle Petty, the NASCAR
Woo!
driver, Paul Gilmartin, the host of Dinner and a Movie. He was a one-time member.
The host of Dinner and a Movie?
Yeah. Daisuke Miura, the Yokohama Bay Stars, joined NWO Japan at Tokyo Dome. A bunch of baseball players joined, apparently.
Oh, nice.
A soccer player, Masashi Nakayama, he joined.
Nakayama?
Oh my god.
They're just adding anybody.
Yeah.
It's like Wu-Tang, bro.
The Wu-Tang?
It's like Wu-Tang, bro.
Jesus.
Damn, that's a long list, bro. Long list. But as we go down,
Oh my god.
but here we goes. As Brian talks about the past wrestlers and past factions, we're here to talk about the main one match that we haven't talked about is Roxanne Perez and Io Sky.
Yes. I almost forgot about that one.
Banger match, bell to bell. Before tonight, I've talked about Roxanne Perez. I don't really watch NXT Black and Gold, so I can only see her out for some clips, a few videos. I've said that she hasn't really impressed me much. This match did it. This match showed me who Roxanne Perez is. She showed what she has in the ring. Great dance partner in Io Sky. Love it. 5-star banger. I don't care. It's not my call to make, but I think it's a Baja match of the night. I loved it, Brian. Beginning to end, perfect for me.
So it was my second favorite match of the night. It was the best quality match of the night, but my second favorite to enjoy on TV. So I will give it my Baja Blast of match of the night. But I gotta call it out because I don't like it when other companies and other matches do it. I loved the match, but absolutely hated the ending of it.
What do you mean?
I know, Adrian. I know you know why, but I want to see if the chat knows why. What did Brian not like about the ending?
Ooh, I think that's gonna be a question for Michael, bro. Yeah. The ending. I mean, pretty much you just give it up, but.
Oh yeah, when I say the ending, but
yeah,
it gives it up. But I hate when they do that stuff, especially because if you don't do it right, it just looks so sloppy. And this was sloppy. And I know I'm a wrestling fan. I can't overlook it. I don't like those endings when they're just like reversing pins over and over and over and over and over and over again.
The back and forth roll-ups.
The back and forth roll-ups, the complicated pins. It looked bad to me. And then she eventually just gets the win because the other one forgets to kick out. Essentially, what it is.
Yeah, I mean, see, I've seen those a lot in AEW, and I know it kind of irks you. I've never seen an ending like with back and forth roll-ups, and then 1, 2, 3. I've never seen it. I was like, huh? Was
You've never seen it?
I can't recall last time I saw it, but I'm like, I'm not complaining about it. I was just like, oh wow, I guess you could pin people somebody like that. You know, the back and forth, you're spinning your days. I mean, you don't know where you're at, bro. You've one second you're on the mat looking at the ceiling. The next you're pinning somebody. The next bro. It days Roxanne Perez, bro. I think I liked it. I liked it.
I don't like this shit, bro. It's just I hate it when they do an AEW, and I hate it here.
It's an indie spot. It's an indie spot, bro.
It's an indie spot. It really is. It really is. It's an indie spot. Not a fan of it. But please, what's up, man? How you doing, Frank?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just it was also done bad. It wasn't like it was lightning speed. It's like it was done very slow motionly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that. You guys let me know what you guys like, but I don't like it. I'm trying to be like the match itself was 5 stars, and then that little part. I mean,
and I mean, I will say this, bro. I have seen you bring more energy when it's AEW, but it's fine if you don't bring it over here, bro. It's fine. As long as as long as you hate it, it's fine. I mean, I loved it, bro. I can't recall last time I seen the pin, but I'm glad I saw it. I was like, oh, okay.
Probably at the last pay-per-view that AEW had. They do that shit all the
Probably.
time.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, cool. Then I could defend it by saying Roxanne Perez was dazed and confused.
Jesus.
That's my defense, bro.
Derek says, I've seen that pin spot a few times. I'm a fan of the spot. Yeah, that's not for me. I get it. I could just be nitpicking. I don't like it. I gotta ask our boy Jim Cornette, see what he thinks. He probably hates it.
Yeah, cool. You gotta ask fucking JD, bro. He hates everything. I actually do want to see what he says. I haven't listened to Cornette in quite some time. I actually do want to see what he says about this. Same with that Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyrie. Oh, I want to see what JD has to say about Lyra. I know he hates Lyra.
Why does he hate Lyra?
I think he's saying like that she's auraless, she has no character. The man doesn't know what he's talking about. She's dope, bro. She's a future.
She's the future.
She is. Fuck. Becky Lynch is warming her up. She's good on the mic. She's solid on the mic, bro.
She's getting better on the mic. Yeah, I can see that. That was my main issue with her is that she was good in the ring, but like had no character. But now she's developing it.
Roxanne Perez is falling on the same path. We're seeing her matches. She's having a banger match tonight, and then later on, we're gonna see her get on the mic.
True. She's actually good on the mic on it from NXT.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit. Anything else you want to discuss, Adrian? We talked about the releases. Oh, Michael says he's supported. I saw him tweet. He was praising her. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Shit. Any other topics you want to discuss, Adrian? I don't know if there's really that much news today. I mean, just people wanting other people to get signed and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, shit, excited, Oh, we're getting Money in the Bank, Saturday Night Main Events, Worlds Collide, and Backlash. All in under what? A month? No, 2 months, right?
Less than 2 months, like in a week or two. Because May 25th is
Saturday Night Main Event, right? Yep.
May 24th is Saturday Night's Main Event. May 25th is also Double or Nothing, but it's NXT Battleground.
Ooh, oh shit, yeah, you're right.
And then 2 weeks later is Worlds Collide.
Worlds Collide. Damn.
We're gonna have a lot of content starting off with this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday, right? Oh shit. Yep, that's gonna be a banger. I knew there was something coming up. Backlash, that banger card. Ooh. And then they added Dominic Mysterio and Penta to the mix. Five matches, 65 minutes of wrestling on a 4-hour show. Let's go.
4-hour show? You wish it was 4 hours, bro. It's not 4 hours.
Like 3.5?
Like 3.5 usually. Starts at 5, ends like 7:30. Let's see, it's John Cena versus Randy Orton, banger. Lyra versus Becky Lynch, banger. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, banger. Dominic versus Penta, banger. Pat McAfee versus Gunther, banger. I saved that one for last.
Hey, speaking about that, bro, okay. I know I talked before we leave. I know I talked shit about Gunther and Pat McAfee. Pat Gunther said it with his chest, bro. He is gonna beat this man to a bloody pulp. Even God is not gonna be able to lift his hands from his throat. Pause on that. I'm expecting Gunther to show out in this match. I'm expecting a little bloodbath. Not gonna lie, or something similar like that. I'm expecting zero offense or maybe a couple of hits from Pat McAfee, but that's it. Gunther, if Gunther wants to show us who he really is and not Walter, this is the match to prove it, bro.
He's gonna beat the living dog shit out of Pat McAfee. I don't know. We'll see. Pat McAfee's gonna get his offense in. He's gonna get the crowd behind him, but we'll see what happens. He's a dead man. I want to see him get a fucking chop, not just one, like a couple, just big ones.
Yo,
and then
the machine gun chops.
Machine gun chops, bro. Let's see. I believe Jacob Fatu may. No, he won't. Not even because of Jacob Fatu. It's because of Dave Meltzer.
Oh. Well, let's give him 5 stars, bro. Let's give Fatu 5 stars, bro. He can catch up.
We'll see 50 chops, bro. Trust.
Ooh.
We'll see.
We should do an over or under on chops. Actually, whoever gets the right amount of chops, we should give somebody something.
I don't think I have anything to give out, bro.
We got stickers, bro.
Stickers? Come on, bro. I'm dead. Well, Tigger, I appreciate you joining us from Indonesia. Did you start following us because of like Facebook, or how'd you end up finding us? Did you find us on the YouTubes?
On the tubes.
That's what I want to know, man. Ooh, Michael Graham, he deserves stickers, bro. Even if he doesn't win.
Oh, yep. Michael Graham said Chelsea Green re-signed. Oh, yes, she did. I think her contract was due to expire later this year, but she's re-signed for a multi-million-dollar deal. She needs it. She deserves it. Yep, she's been solid in the mid card. The storylines were okay, but she's been solid. She carried that division, the title as well. Got us a fresh new tag team in the Secret Harvest.
I like it. It's so funny. I'm a fan of the Secret Harvest, to be honest.
I'm just glad they're doing something with the girl from Isla Dawn Partner. Yeah. I'm just glad they're doing something with her.
Yep. Shit. Well, all right, dudes. We'll see y'all all Wednesday right after AEW Dynamite. I appreciate y'all all the time joining us. So we'll see you on Wednesday. Good night, everybody. Deuces. Oh, yep, there you go. Piper. Yep. All right, see you guys.